Long ago, in a sun-drenched village nestled between the ancient baobab trees and the whispering winds of the savannah, lived a wise and gentle queen named Makena. Though her kingdom flourished with trade, laughter, and music, her heart bore the quiet ache of childlessness. For many moons, she and King Jabari prayed to the ancestors and offered gifts to the spirit of fertility. One starlit night, after the new moon had cast its sacred darkness across the land, Queen Makena was visited in a dream by a shimmering woman cloaked in stardust, her voice as smooth as river water. "You shall bear a son," the spirit said, "and upon his chest will rest a glowing crescent moon. He will walk with shadows and light, trials and triumphs. Raise him with wisdom, for his path will shape the future of many." The next morning, Makena woke with a glow in her soul. As prophesied, she became with child, and when the boy was born, the entire village gasped in awe. Etched into the skin of his chest was a pale, crescent moon, softly glowing as though reflecting light from an invisible sky. They named him LUMO, meaning no light. As LUMO grew, the mark on his chest seemed to grow brighter each time he did something kind, wise, or brave. At age 7, he stopped a group of boys from stoning a chameleon, saying, "Even the smallest creatures have the right to live." At 10, he rescued a girl who fell into a deep well by weaving a rope from palm fronds and lowering it without fear. The elders watched him closely, whispering that his destiny was not of ordinary soil. But where light shines, shadows grow. A cunning sorcerer named Mbora, exiled from the kingdom long ago, had heard whispers of the Moonchild. Jealous and hungry for power, he believed that LUMO's light was a threat to his return. From the forbidden forest, he brewed a dark enchantment, one that could dim even moonlight. On LUMO's 16th birthday, as the village prepared for a celebration, a thick fog rolled into the land. Crops withered overnight. Wells dried up. Animals grew restless. And worst of all, LUMO's moon mark began to fade. He fell into a deep slumber, his body cold as river stones, trapped in a dream world where voices of the past echoed. Journey to the ancestor. In his dream, LUMO walked through a vast desert lit by a violet sky. There he met the spirits of ancient kings, warriors, griots, and healers, all seated beneath the great baobab tree of souls. "Your light is more than a mark," said one elder with eyes like galaxies. "It is the memory of those who came before, and the hope of those yet to come." To awaken and save his village, LUMO would need to reignite the flame within, face Mora, and reclaim the harmony of the land. Awoken by the queen's tear falling on his cheek, LUMO opened his eyes. His chest glowed once more, but this time brighter than ever, like dawn breaking through the storm. The moon mark had evolved into a full circle, a symbol of completeness. With the blessing of the elders, he journeyed into the forbidden forest to confront Mora. The battle was not of fist, but of truth against lies, wisdom against deceit. As Mora cast his final spell, LUMO raised his hand, and the light from his chest burst forth like 1,000 suns, dissolving the darkness. The land was restored. Rain fell. Birds sang. And the people rejoiced. LUMO grew into a king unlike any other, humble, just, and fearless. Under his rule, the kingdom became a place of learning, storytelling, and peace. He passed down the tale of his journey, ensuring every child understood that destiny is not given, it is chosen, shaped by every act of courage and kindness. And so, the story of the child with the moon on his chest became a favorite around firesides across Africa. Whenever the moonlight shines on a child's chest at night, some say it's LUMO's spirit, reminding us that greatness often starts with a mark and grows through the choices we make.